This is, John. You know. Let's see, I hate these kids. Yeah, there we go. Good voice, alright. 1, 2.
Maybe we should. Unless you guys just want to sleep on that every night.
Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to bother. If anything, I'll just sleep there if it gets to be a problem.
I'm dragging you on the bed if I have to.
It's not even a bed. I don't want to sleep on that.
Doesn't Fizwick sleep on one of those
It's
couches?
comfortable though.
Does he?
I think so. I know he
Good
sleeps on the
morning.
couch, but I don't know which one.
Morning.
Good morning, John.
Seems a little early
I will
about
drag you- I will drag you
dragging
if I have to.
who
It's
into
very
bed, but
comfortable.
I'm old, so what do I know?
That's probably fine too.
You can
It's like
sleep.
There's not enough space.
Morning. Not enough
I
space.
need a lot of
Ah,
space.
good
you know
morning.
this. I need quite a bit of space. You know, I'm otherwise
And you
gonna just
think you
punch
can-
you in
How
the
are you
face.
doing this morning?
Won't be the first time?
I'm doing.
Bruh.
Struggled a little bit.
You're very glowy. You got a very good glow this morning. You're almost like
You'll
you're
be fine.
sparkling.
Just sleep with us.
I'm not sure
You'll
what
be
you're
fine.
talking about.
I won't blame you. I will blame you if I
You just
punch
have a
you
glow,
again.
you know. You just look very refreshed and energized this
Won't be
morning.
the first time.
In the mage's dome?
Can I help you with something?
Was just saying good morning.
Winter area.
Got
I
a
just
little
sleep there.
words.
It's more common for me.
Okay.
I mean, if it works, right?
Time to go and check to see if there's anything else that's kind of fucked up or weird this morning.
Good luck.
God, I am so fucking dead from last night. So it doesn't look like doesn't look like it's spreading at least. So definitely seems like it is something that happened previously. Wait, was that box out there before? I don't recall seeing this before, but could be wrong. I'll have to check with people in town. I'd imagine there are, people in town that know whether or not that was there before or not.
centipede, and then they talked to Henrietta for a little bit.
Okay. Well, I'm glad she's
I
all
wasn't
right.
there.
She's doing okay, right?
Not sure. I wasn't there.
Hey, you want to see something? Can you stand on this? I want to see if I could pick you up when you're standing on it.
I'll take him out there and fucking.
Character, do you think that would? Do you think this will do
I'll squish
I
that
have no
thing,
idea.
you know what I mean?
worth a shot?
Let's see. Nope, you just fall through.
I don't think so.
I thought I could like pick you up. What if I do it really
There's a
fast?
way that I
though?
know you can. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
no,
what-
that'll do something.
Oh,
I guarantee that'll
Oh.
do something.
oh, oh. Yo. No.
No, I guess not.
Good morning.
Good morning. Working on
Look,
more
a new mushroom grew in my mushroom patch. This one's like super strong. It like doesn't break when I hit it on things.
Hmm.
And you can stand on it.
Well, I mean, you fell through it, but wonder if I
Yeah,
can...
well, yeah, maybe
I seem to be fine though.
it's just cause. Yeah. The other people were standing on it fine, but I was like squishing my toes into it, I think.
Hmm.
But it's really light. Look, feel it.
Nope. It is very late. Almost I
Very
don't have anything
strong.
in my hands at all.
Seems like it could be used as a shield.
Oh, maybe. Oh. Oh, there we go.
No, you could probably make those. Just, with it being as light and as strong as it is, you could make several of them
Hey,
to
Nerky,
make
do you have
shields.
anything in the farm?
We still have the corns and the wheat, and
I'll go take the corn.
There was a centipede. The centipede, I think they brought it over there, but I feel like the meat would go bad overnight. Oh, do you think I could call this a toadstool?
Well, I mean, yeah, it fits. It is a stool.
Mm-hmm. You know what? It's nice looking at you, like, eye to eyes.
Hmm.
Nirte, would you like to help me harvest the centipede?
Sure. Just wanna give me a moment so I can like indulge in the whole like looking down at you thing. This is what it feels like.
You do know you were always able to look down on me. I was always shorter than you.
Yeah, but we're like closer. Now I'm like looking Mr. John almost in the eyes. Look at that.
Hmm.
Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, I can leave
I'll
that
go
there.
get
Someone
us
else can
some
have it.
things to carve with.
Man, the debuffs really hit the druids hard. That 2024 D&D rulebook really hit them hard with taking away their chances standing on mushrooms.
Little fluffy, you know.
Little, you say.
Not you.
Then who
That's
was
good.
it?
Thank you.
I
get
don't
some
know.
spice in the morning.
You never seen someone else?
Larg, I think everyone's still in this fucking spawn room. Good day.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Good go. Oh, yes.
Hmm. Oh, maybe I'll do what I used to do while waiting for everyone to fucking leave the spawn room, is I'll go and explore more of the woods. By myself. All alone. What could possibly go wrong there? What bad things could happen to John by himself? No, nothing, sir. I'm sure everything's fine. Hmm. So, looks like the woods are so thick you can't really go that far. So there is a little bit of a spot here. Get a little closer with a lot of a darker area. It's very darkness, trees. Close yourself behind the rocks. Beautiful.
Did you all see the notice on the board that I posted?
No, what was that?
We're planning on hosting a meeting to discuss Orca's offer. Oh, apologies.
By the
I
way,
didn't
I'm standing
realize.
here barefoot.
But we are planning on having a town meeting to discuss Orca's offer before we go to the summer court. Or before that opens up.
What was the alpha? The
Orca,
dragon that blew up the last town.
The Leviathan. They
Leviathan
offered
dragon.
us to help them overthrow Shin in exchange for keeping our whereabouts secret from him.
But if we don't agree, then he'll probably just come over here and blow us up anyway. Again.
Yes, I had a discussion with Cyphus last night. They were of the opinion that we don't necessarily need to agree to either plan, but just to covertly work with one side. So if
Yeah.
Orca offers us to work with them and we don't trust her, we can still accept her offer, but not follow through on it. I'm not a fan of the idea, but if we have no other alternative, it's the best way to keep the town safe.
Us against the world.
I mean,
like where I'm from.
if we're going to agree to work with her, we might as well kill Shind for our troubles.
Agreeing with what?
Hello.
Ask. Hello.
So true.
With Orca.
What happened when I was gone?
Not
Tons of
much.
bullshit.
We ran into a hag. I forget her name. She was from the old town.
Again?
Leave wall.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Okay.
She
Talk
is
to you
going to
again,
be
that
opening
tea
up
is
the
delicious.
summer court for us.
Also
Not
make
that
many
way. That's the
different
spring court, but the
kinds,
summer court
and
is
if Iso can get hold more coffee
southwest.
then
I see.
Iso can make coffee again.
we're going
I'm
to be
not sure
opening
that's
a
good or
portal.
bad.
I'm gonna look for coffee.
Also, Iso gonna jump off
It'll
the
give
edge.
us access to salt water.
No worry,
but
Iso
there are
can survive.
dangers there from what I've
I
heard.
see. Interesting.
But
Holy shit! They
I'm
did.
planning on having a meeting in about gathering in 15 minutes or so to discuss Orca's offer that she proposed the other day. I think we sat on it for a bit, and given that she's assisted us in some part with pointing us towards a fake and help us get to more resources, I suppose it's open for discussion at this point as to her intention.
Our intention will probably be to aid us, then backstab us, because, yeah, dragon, leviathan. I only trust
That's
Asa.
something to always be prepared for.
Well,
But
regardless
I
of,
feel that... Go ahead.
so taking on this Leviathan did not work before.
No, not
Almost
at
did.
all.
I see.
We punched it hard enough.
I punched it hard enough. The thing
Yeah,
that
you
uses
know where
it
to
has
get it.
taken the puncher destroyed
We have
by
to very
them.
least know where to get access to weapons to fight them, but
Okay.
whether or not we can still fight them with those weapons is up for debate, but we'll take all the help we can get, I suppose. If it's between annihilation and continuing to exist.
I
If
think
it-
we should acknowledge the possibility that. Sorry, I'll finish very quickly. We should acknowledge the possibility that Leviathan wishes to utilize us and then backstab us when we are no longer useful.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That is the worst case scenario, or second to worst. I suppose the worst is they're just tricking us and then coming back to destroy us anyway, but
Why would they? They had
Wow.
like several days now to do that.
yeah, so it would be very unlikely at this point, I would think.
Promising.
But I'm not sure what they're thinking.
Making them think they're friendly for a couple of days. But then again, we should accept it. But then again, we should be on high guard and trying to make the wall more fortified. Wise.
Speaking of which, do you have any ideas on how to continue doing that? We still need more room for the bunks.
Although, since we've been getting a good amount of resources of metals, wood, stone, and clay also, surprisingly, we can try to increase one of the levels here and make another level for more room for supplies, personnel, or any other things that comes to mind as well. We could just move the jails down lower and put more beds and stuff like that. Or whatever comes to mind, really. Whatever we need, we could. And then it gives us a chance to having a more sturdier but also smaller gate. Instead of a large
see.
gate that is spread.
So you mean building stone where the gate is supposed to be, and just lowering that overall area? It is quite high.
I was saying, yes. But we could build supports with stone or whatever resources that we have in store right now to keep it supported alongside of the gate controls within the gate controls on the lower level, making a gatehouse purposes to shoot out of and also control the gate as well, not just for storage and room for people, but
could
also
also have
a
a
control
whole-
mechanism.
Yeah, one of those holes, like meta holes, where it's in the flow and then we dump oil.
That would be promising if we ever try to make oil. Yes,
fine.
but also I would like to try to
you
protect
can drop
some
fat fucking
crossbows
rocks
and
down it.
everything. Yeah, rocks, stone
Discussing fortifications.
purposes. But
Okay.
I see.
well, that would be promising, but it will probably take a couple of days to construct. But also, we just need to get the gate working on. I might need to talk to the smiths about making a iron gate.
Coming soon.
Oh, we're going with the iron.
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
Iron would be
honestly,
better, ma'am.
indeed.
Overall.
Even though many people will say no to iron, but then again,
Not
we are
sure.
surrounded by
Really
Fae that
wanna
who
get
knows
some
what
armor.
their intentions are.
Where are the members?
Well, to be honest, I
Indeed,
think
also-
that the Fae are the only allies that we have at the moment. Since we're
allies.
they're the only ones that are closest to friendlies, considering that they've actually helped us with dealing with the dragons. I mean, they gave us, the ballista. There's definitely some that are maybe not on
Isn't
the
there
side.
also Fae living in town with us?
Exactly. There's one.
So we shouldn't trap them in here?
You look different. Did you get a new haircut?
You took off the
No, my
armor.
clothes are different. I took off my armor.
Oh, okay.
I will say that there are other avenues of getting out of the town than the front gate, but I do see the issue with it.
Well, I understand that, but let's say they're running from something the same way we would be. They can't get in the gate either. They're stuck out whatever they're running from.
Also,
Yeah,
did
that's
we
what
ever
I
Says the last town.
verify
about
that
that?
the
I'm sorry.
portals that are behind
Got
us,
destroyed
if
by
that
the
they,
library.
that bad things can't get through them? We know that we can go through them, but can our enemies go through them?
I'm not sure. I would hope not.
We could always grab a shading and
I
throw
just
it
don't
at
think
it.
that, like, an iron gate would stop the Leviathan
that's a
that
good
destroyed
idea
the
with the
town
catapult
from
idea.
doing anything to this one.
Mm-hmm. Get the catapult, put a shadow fox on it, aim it right at one of those shields, see if it goes through.
What we
Yeah,
should do,
bounces
though,
off. It's funny.
is
But-
remember that rail gun we had in the last town? Actually figure out how to make it work.
A rail gun.
Let's see. I don't even think we.
Oh, well, I'm
it
sorry.
did
Some
work.
probably it exploded. It was bad.
Yes, it broke.
Yes.
Yeah, case
But
in
about
point,
those
yeah.
other entrances. That you
the
say.
Burrow were giving us stuff, so having an iron thing while they are against the Fae might cause problems with our alliance with them. They may not be as kind as to give us
Why not just a
weapons.
wooden gate, like using logs?
I thought Burrow didn't like Fae.
That's what our initial plan was.
That's what I was
Using
saying, but
wood.
they have those shadow foxes, which are Fae.
I mean, at least for now, it's better
Well, if
than
we build an
not
iron
having a
gate-
gate at all.
Well, if we build an iron gate, well, that's what we were thinking. But if we build an iron gate,
I would
then-
recommend
Faye won't wanna come in.
a wooden gate, sturdy enough that holds, but at least for the hold of the time being until we make our final decision for the iron gate. Then we will have two
I just think the
gates,
gate would
one
be, like,
iron in the
more of a
outer,
slowing
wooden
point
gate in the
rather
inner.
than a-
Wise.
A stopping
I think
point.
that would
It wouldn't
make
be actually
sense.
something that's keeping things out, more so they
Indeed.
stop them.
Or we could just go through
Because
the
if we
whole
get iron, we'd be
drawbridge,
trapping
but
our
that
own
would take
Fae
days
and our
on
Fae out.
making a large
Because
moat.
we do have Fae here. Wood
No, I
would
do
slow
want
them
to
down.
I would
wouldn't
wager
keep the
that it
gate
would take
closed all the time.
at
It'd
least
be
6
primarily
months to
open.
dig one that's wide
So we would
enough
only
to
close it during emergencies.
deal
So
with
there was something approaching the
most
gate
of the
that,
threats
we
that
were
we
worried
have
would
to deal
cause
with.
havoc
With
within the
normal
town.
moats, you
And if it
just
goes
have to
over,
make
it'll
it
be
a little bit hard for them to have something long and
Yes.
for
Yes,
one of
it'll be
those
a raising gate.
siege weaponry,
There's a
but
mechanism of
Siege towers.
in this
Alarm
case,
system
you
lower.
have Fae that might
should typically
be able to
should
fly
also-
over anyway. It's a lot of effort.
No, that's why we have
Around
these.
the gate as well, just normal doors, or at least a way to.
And
that's
if we
what I'm
find
saying.
my other crate, we might have two of them.
That creates a
I
breach.
suppose.
But you do have a good point, though.
Then technically, the thing.
Well,
The
I
moat
mean-
might not be so
Right,
important,
but
though.
let's say people are
Well,
trapped
you could
out
also
and
have
something
Fae
big
that are
chasing us,
similar
it's
to
not gonna
JoJo. They
run
could
through the
just
little door. It's for us.
go into the moat and swim
not always
under
a
it.
good
They would
idea.
make the ballistas harder to
We
hit
are
them
more
if
wary
they're
of
in the
bigger
water.
things, though. We don't want something
Yeah, I just
destroying
don't-
buildings. They can't
Very
exactly
true.
hurt us within town.
So
I'm more so
I think
worried
we're
about
all-
the infrastructure.
it's a lot
Let's
of
stick
effort
with the
for
main
I
con-
think we're all more than capable of handling
you know.
something that isn't that big,
Agreed.
or most of you are.
I would say we'd stick with the construction idea, that lowering a level so we can have a better, stable gate and also more room and storage for the people and guards around here.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a really big
Also,
space.
if we were
I'll
worried
let you-
about.
I'm sorry, real quick, just put this out here. I'll be heading to the tavern area in about at the turn of the hour. We're going to be having the meeting to discuss Orca's offer. So if anyone wants to have a say in that, I would recommend showing up at the turn of the hour.
All right.
At the inn, outside.
Did you do something to like get them to
park
ring the
area.
church bell or something so we all know when the meeting's starting? If we're not around.
I suppose
Town
I
crier,
could
maybe?
try.
Thanks.
That may be a wise idea.
Congratulations, you're a town crier.
About that.
How would you be a good town crier
Sir, do
of the god?
Any other?
We're currently waiting for the...
things yesterday.
What did I do?
And we didn't actually find
Sorry, I
much
didn't see
from
that.
what we wanted from the list, so I think we might be low on.
Fuck it, I already do it anyway.
Yes.
Exactly. That's why I pictured
Strike me
it.
as the crier type.
Get in there!
Provisions may be easier to find there.
Wonderful. Thanks.
At least I suspected.
What about a
Anyway,
moat?
it can be
the
Would that not
crier
work?
god.
I would hope.
The crier god,
Build up.
indeed. And I
Really
guess
big
I'll do that.
ravine around the town? No.
Hey guys, what is that? Over there.
It's just water.
Almost died.
That was a strong punch. Nearly killed him.
That was a strong punch. Oh. Oh.
I'm getting wise to your tricks, Gold.
I think.
Very wise indeed.
I think you.
Hey, don't stand behind me just in case he swings at you.
Okay then.
Oh no, I was gonna pass by you, but okay, I take that idea though.
What?
Do you still have the list from
I'm
yesterday?
joking.
Wonderful. We may be.
No worries. I make sure
after
you
the
don't get
meeting,
hurt.
Doing another
At least from me.
gathering
That's all I ask.
voyage
Oh,
and
well, that's very
maybe
not
summer
reassuring.
Fiction may be available.
I'll make sure you don't get hurt from anyone.
Thanks, but I won't put myself in a situation where I will get hurt.
I mean, it's the townspeople you gotta be worried about, if anything.
You sure you don't want to hold on to it yourself?
What about them doing what? Baking me a cake?
No, they
Offering
can
me
stab
books
you.
or mushrooms?
Fuck, I can stab you right now.
All right, then. Very well.
You just won't die.
Thank you.
Lies. Can't believe you're lying on my stream.
Anything specific? I'm not really. I'm just sitting here, just people watching, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Good morning.
Okay.
Morning. I heard you
John.
mumble something about something in the forest this morning. Is everything okay?
No, I just, there were people still asleep, so I was just, thinking to myself I would just look out in the forest a little bit. I did a little bit of a walk on my own.
Okay. I had told you good luck, but I think he didn't hear me. He didn't hear me because you were gone already. So.
Mhm.
So how was the forest walk? Was there anything of note, or?
There are a couple of boxes, but I don't know if they were there before or not. There's boxes next to a couple of rocks to the left.
Oh.
I've seen some scattered crates around in my wanderings.
Yeah, so they were probably there before, and I just didn't notice them. Because I've been mostly
Yeah, I was
looking at
wondering,
the woods behind us, not in front of us. So.
Oh, the one around that sauna on the hot spring place.
Around there, but also
Yeah, 'cause
around that way a little bit. where the spooky cave
Okay.
is and stuff, and also where a lot of the ruin
So I will just
stuff
tuck
is.
in and so I can rest.
Oh, I haven't noticed those yet. I haven't really wandered deep in the forest because I'm not sure how safe it is. So
I wouldn't
haven't
say it's
been
deep.
beyond
It's
the,
just behind us, basically.
Specific that reminds you of home.
It seems like we're surrounded either by huge mountainous area or woods that are so thick that you can't go through
In a
it.
positive way. Well,
yeah, it's not something you want to wander aimlessly because you can get easily lost in
whenever
the
I think of home,
thick woods.
in a sad way, since I can't go back to it.
Hmm.
But I would say
Who would leave boxes in the forest, though? I mean, that's a question,
I
right?
don't know.
It might have been from the old town.
There's a great many things that makes me happy from home.
Either old
before
town
we could even arrive.
or maybe
I
some
prefer to be
travelers.
home
Maybe
to
people from
have-
Borough or some Fae that were traveling and they might have
would
got
say
attacked or something
what I can
happened
just
and they
say
had to
already
drop
now,
their
talking to you
cargo.
and talking to many other people here make me happy. And alive, being alive.
Or whoever inhabited this town before we arrived here.
Hmm.
Oh,
I mean, something
was there a
happened
town
here.
before we arrived? Because
thank you.
yeah, I mean, like if we arrive and there was already a town, we replace it because I know Sundial brings its own building with them, right?
Hmm.
No, it's
With them
okay.
or with it, I don't know.
Or it rotates through a set of locations.
Could it be taking over like abandoned towns and just restores buildings that were there before? Could that be possible?
We don't know.
It's never seen the same buildings, right? It's always different. I mean, it's been different the two times it happened.
And talking above all else,
Mm.
enjoying a meal, enjoying entertainment.
We know
perhaps,
there's
or
been multiple
anything
towns
with
from
other
the
people.
books, but
Yeah.
I haven't placed
could-
what
if somebody-
which town this is
Mhm.
yet.
Alright,
What
thank you so
generation of
much.
town?
Yeah, if we could go to the previous one and see what's left there, it could be a way to maybe understand a bit more. But I don't know like how far that is or where that is. I mean, didn't it get flooded?
I will, but there is
What
going
I
to be a
heard?
meeting very soon.
It did.
Yeah.
Towards the tavern.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, if it wasn't anything less, there's not much left there at this moment.
Thank you.
No.
Take care and be safe.
You as well.
Hmm.
I try.
Mysterious mystery.
I originally had the theory that the town was sending us to places that problems needed to be taken care of, but we were at the first town, we took care of the problem there, it brought us to the second town, and the town had the whole issue with the Fae and the dragons, and maybe we needed to resolve that issue, but the town got destroyed and now we're here, so that puts that theory out of whack.
Not necessarily.
So
Perhaps
basically
we
it
just
sends us
failed.
somewhere. Yeah, maybe it sends us somewhere we need it and we deal with it in one way or the other, and when that's done, we just switch.
The only thing that I have with that is that there were other towns that seemed to fail their objectives, but they were destroyed and the town didn't come in and save them. So what makes us special?
Maybe we actually achieved what was needed to be done, and it's not a total failure, or that it had to happen.
Or maybe the dragons weren't the objective.
Possibly.
Maybe like interference, and they had to change because of the interference.
Maybe the tree was the objective. Maybe we needed to get rid of that. Who knows?
That's what I was thinking.
It's hard to tell what
Yeah.
this freaking town wants. Isn't
there another one that speaks to the Dreamer town something? I don't quite
Well, I
understand
mean
myself,
Nerta, but it's the communication's a little weird with how that works.
I think perhaps in the last town, Eska and the tree were the objective, and perhaps the dragons were the tools that the town gave us to take care of it.
I don't know. Like I said, I have very limited information because I was kind of gone for a little while before I woke up from wherever I was. Oh, my Lord Cringe. Hello, again.
Hey, how's it going, little Grinch?
Doing okay. Just talking
Anyways,
about... Sorry, go ahead.
You're a leather worker, right?
I am, yes.
One of my traps finally caught something, and I got yourself some hides. Was wondering if you can make some leather armor for me.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. What kind of armor are you? Pulls out a book. What
Just
does...
light cloak. Cloak. Sort of what you have, pretty much. Just a little tighter.
Yeah, to show off your abs. Got it.
Actually, no, I prefer to be covered. And I'd rather not get us.
Well, you said tighter, so I'm assuming your muscles then, your arms. Got it.
Oh, yeah.
You like the tight leather to show off. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, anyways. Let me just grab it from my bag here. Here you go. Freshly harvested this morning. Anyways, what do you want for payment? A favor?
Well, this is the payment. You give me what I need, and I make it. So, now if you excuse me,
works for me.
I need to get some urine, soak these things, and then let them start tanning.
I thought people use tree bark too, or something.
The problem is
we have the Sorry, yeah.
There's two main things, but right now I haven't been able to find the right ingredients to make it work, so I make do with what I have.
I guess you don't have the right tree here. You can use
Although, I do have to say, giving up if we're absolutely desperate and cannot sort it, I would ask for the training area to be temporarily changed, at least for the production of larger dogs.
Because there was a hole in it and I needed to give him the job.
Honestly, I think that would be necessary.
It's got a nice sand pit and everything. It's already wonderful. A good proofing with the sand.
I give. Fix hole.
Finding somewhere else to
yes.
I think the training area is perfect, honestly, when it's needed. But although, my other idea is having a wooden
Yeah, I can
gate,
talk while I
wooden
work. It's fine. What do you
main
need?
wall gate.
Oh, no, I thought... No, never mind. I didn't know you were... And I wasn't planning on talking to you. I was confused.
Alongside
Okay.
We could have... Sorry to interrupt. We could also have an iron reinforced wooden gate. But... that's
Precisely.
another idea. Sorry, we had
The
town
iron
meeting
would
in
have
about
to
5
be
minutes.
the pried and nailed, so small iron panels for each segment connection that we need to do with the wood.
It will be
and
the
wood can
inner
also
gate
be
and
fashioned. Cut for joining.
And when we
Did you hear that?
when we make the actual iron gate, it will be the outer gate, and then the wooden reinforced iron gate will be the inner purposes for more protection and more layers of defense.
I feel like there was someone over there staring at me.
Indeed.
I didn't see anything.
I'm going to deliver the nails and other construction equipment.
Create a more permanent one.
No.
You know, you new people kind of aggressive. You know, I'm saying,
the weapons
trying to kill me.
Potion.
What are you saying? You know, I'm sorry to try to kill you. I just came over and said you just leave. And I'm gonna have to sit in
Put the dagger away.
No, but it is easier to get down that way. And everything, you know. They gotta go. I didn't know you were
Because after speaking with Ryder last night, apparently there's someone in town who would like to
Then why don't she remember being here yesterday?
take of it.
I was here yesterday.
You just told me 10 minutes ago you weren't here yesterday.
Kind of magical potion.
Well, no, I live here. You guys weren't here yesterday.
Fix any of
Yesterday
those.
was also smells like garlic now.
Yeah, I was here yesterday.
You fucking probably hints of cinnamon. You idiot.
We've been here for a few days.
Wait,
now.
weren't you
No, I
also
actually got
crying
her to
about
drink
the
it.
corruption outside or something like that?
The
what? The corruption stuff. The stuff that isn't
Oh, yes, it
there.
was temporarily containing
yeah,
it. I was able to convince Michael and Green to drink it.
Not the potion stuff, but the specific of it.
Really? Were you an alchemist?
Come
Sure.
here. Oh, this stays between us. I don't like to reveal all my cards.
That's fine.
There you go.
What can I do for you?
Tea. The same tea as usual.
Of course, of course.
Would you like anything?
Shiny. Shiny?
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 No, I think this is the only time that I've seen him friendly with
Do you have anything shiny?
someone that's a
This
little
one.
less human.
Actually, I do indeed. Someone tried me just earlier.
I think he ran away the first time he saw me.
Push over a shiny, small agate gem.
He's really changed.
Put it under my favor.
Perhaps it's relative to.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll treat it as their new townsperson first purchase.
Perhaps it's relative to size.
I remember that. Thank you.
Maybe he sees it as a small, cute pet thing or something.
Anyways, there's gonna be a meeting soon, so just want to let you know.
I'll try to attend.
Of course. Take care.
Of course. Have a good day.
You as well. His sandals are untied.
Interesting.
They're fighting over something over there.
It's okay. You know what? I'm gonna go find Undead.
Of course.
I tell yeah, I don't know, I'm supposed to stab you. Or make you go away.
I'm not going away.
Sharpening a bone.
Oh, alright, well. Then.
And I'm pretty sure you can't
Makes a
hurt
good
me
bow.
while I'm here.
Oh, well, yeah, you know, I'm supposed to be here. You're not welcome here. What? I keep trying to tell you that. So you're gonna go that way? I'm just gonna, you know.
Everyone
I'll do it.
is welcome here.
You're gonna have a sundial. No, that's a fae.
The deer antler.
I did
I
not
have a sundial.
stutter.
I don't question it.
Yeah, but that's the rule.
Everyone
Damn, you're just way fancier
is
than mine.
welcome. They are not.
I have a sundial.
Yeah, mine just looks like a compass.
What? Oh, they are not. Oh, okay. Got it.
No,
Understandable.
Sundial.
But
they are 100% welcome
Head
here.
over to the meeting.
Need flex. No bend.
no, because
that's why
that's a fae.
And this is their home.
Technique for making it more bendy. I forgot what it's called.
What? Yeah, nah. I think Grandpa's a little confused.
I think you're confused, Grandma.
I am not confused.
Huh? I'm not confused. You ain't supposed to be here. The dead man's not supposed to be here either. And I don't know who y'all are. Did you at least go like
I tell you what.
register or something?
How about
yeah?
you go tell your boss that we're here and have him come over and talk to us?
That's true.
Yeah, you know, I mean, yeah, okay.
Right now.
Yeah.
Alright,
We got a meeting to go to.
Morning.
So, you know, we'll talk to him.
I'll find them, and you know, I'll come back. Yeah, I'll
The meeting's
find, you
for
know,
all the
maybe
residents
go
of
find
town,
Sylvie
so.
or something, I guess.
By the way, I'm laying out benches. If
Hi,
you'd like to
buddy.
take one of them.
You have a good sleep?
The
floor is comfortable.
Very well. There are some seats in the shade over here if you'd like.
There's some benches that we brought from the tavern if you want to take a seat.
Sure.
By no means or by any means, by all means. Sure.
Is Nico up?
Sounded a little
I mean, I guess.
You just waiting on
You
them?
can make it.
I did have a cow and she got my bed.
Whoop.
Sorry.
Possibly.
There you
How
go.
you doing now?
I don't see Cybus. That's alright.
Oh.
Excuse me.
We have
Greetings.
Yeah, when Cypher sleeps, she sleeps like the dead.
I see. I'll keep that
Yeah,
in
we
mind.
just
next
like
time.
this.
I'm not sure if you know, but we're having a town meeting.
dang,
If you'd
I don't
like to
know.
take
That was the joke.
I'll take a picture with your hand.
There's some
Oh, you know, no,
individuals.
Hey, hold on. Pardon,
Well,
excuse me.
that's
Hi,
a little
no.
bit too expensive.
Did somebody give it to you?
I'll explain because I
Take
don't.
anything from
If,
there.
if you don't know that, I don't think you know what a camera is.
No, can't say I have.
That's a decent number of people.
Well,
It's
Look around and
John,
find
do you know where
some.
Nikolai is? Oh, you're bringing more people? Alright, we'll give you a couple of
I
minutes.
do very well.
Then we can
It's
begin.
like just a small little box. That's sort of.
Yeah, I was doing shit
on and it takes like.
Is anybody sitting here?
Images.
That's a good one.
Still.
No, there shouldn't be. We do have
So you can
seats
keep
later
it
from the tavern
You know, at least there's one
as well.
Too late, I already sat down.
That's alright. If anyone wants to take a seat who's standing, there are stools set around the place.
Oh, you.
Hello, Rib. You're going to be up here with me?
Exposed to light. I'm standing. I usually am sitting in the back, but all the chairs are fucking
How are you?
taken.
Basically,
I don't really know the
there's a
president, so I don't want to
stool
sit.
there, and
I'm
there's a
not
stool
sitting
there.
between two people.
Good
I
experience
don't know.
expected,
And fucking Ted looks like they want to fucking be spread eagle.
print this material.
There's still room here.
There's room.
So do I...
Yeah, but you
I'm
look
sure
like
Ted
you're
could
relaxing.
accommodate.
It will show up.
You could spread your leg and put yours over his, and then you could both be spread at it.
Magical artifacts.
That would be weird. Very weird.
Why would it be weird? That seems
Okay.
completely normal.
I don't know why it would be
Don't worry
weird.
about it.
Mhm.
You have to be.
Thank you,
oh,
Grandpa.
It's okay. I will take your place, Ribs.
You okay?
How do I get around
I'm
the
fine.
back?
I fell in the grass.
Hungry, so I would be
Wait, what?
Fair enough.
How do I get around the back? I'll take your place, Ribs. It's
You
fine.
just go around the way.
get down, I suppose.
Mushrooms are good.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh,
I do
I
agree.
see.
He is kind of a weird creature.
Is that a creature?
I'm
He did have the
trying.
Are we
shield
ready to
that
meet?
is full.
I'm trying
We'll
not
be
to,
beginning
crowd
in about a minute
Aries
or
over
two.
here.
We're
You
waiting
got
on
enough
Storm
fucking
to come
room?
back, and then we can start. He's gathering some others who are straggling behind.
Yeah, I know. I was wanting you to be relaxed. That's why I
Alright, I'm
didn't
not
want to
trying to
sit down.
crowd you.
What?
This fucking fat ass taking up the whole goddamn bench.
I'm not taking up the whole fucking bench here, okay?
Alright, hold on.
And yet I left you plenty
Yeah,
of room
he's
and you
like
still
taking
complain.
up like
I didn't
it's
complain
not the
about
whole
shit.
bench.
Not interested in sitting down somewhere.
I was wanting you to be relaxed.
I
What?
wasn't before. I might as
Did
well.
you want to sit?
You see.
I'm fine standing since I spent pretty much the majority of the day yesterday sitting.
Doing something, but there's a lot of people.
I spent most of the day laying down.
Give it about a minute more.
Come on,
before
spit it
I
out.
get back. 1 more minute. Just waiting on when he young goal to get back.
What are you doing in here?
But if he's not back in a minute, we can begin.
Sometimes I eat them.
Oh,
Or I could just give a general rundown of what we're doing while we wait.
I don't...
Yeah, that'd be better than just standing around idly with our thumbs up our ass.
I appreciate the positive criticism.
I'm always
But,
positive.
Sorry for gathering you all on short notice.
For anyone who is new here or is not aware, this is not the first town that we have been to. This is actually the third.
It's the third.
The previous town that we are part of was destroyed by a group of dragons.
Yeah.
And one of those dragons have come to this town with the offer of assisting us in overthrowing Shen, who was the leader of the dragon clan, who has a vested interest in seeing our destruction. But Orca has kindly offered to help us overthrow him in exchange for
I tried to mentally wake up Jonna again, but she is just too tired.
Tempo voicing.
I'm feeling echo in my head.
About our location to him. But yes. But
What is Gold yelling?
ignoring the yelling for now,
I'm thinking about a weapon.
I want to invite you all here to discuss how we're going to go about dealing with her
take
offer.
it.
Not working with Orca comes with dangers, as her telling Shin where we are can speed up the process of him attacking us. But I'm not entirely sure if we can trust Orca at this point in time. But we may have very little choice. And whatever choice we come to will impact the entire town. That's why I want to have an open forum of discussion on what the plan is. Feedback on Orca's behavior, positive or negative here, would be appreciated as to helping us come to a conclusion on whether or not we should help her or what the plan is going forward. And feel free to speak freely, as I request that Orca not participate in this meeting. So we can have a discussion as a town alone as to what we're going to do. Yes, you want to say something?
That's why she's not here.
Yes, I did hear among people talking that Orca cannot disobey Shin, so isn't that a liability?
I suppose that is a point to discuss. I will want to open this up with... I want to get a raise of hands of people who would like to speak and get an order going. That way we're not all talking over each other on who's going to speak when. Because there are many people here, and I'd like to get all opinions, but making sure that people have the proper time to speak is important. But Nico, I saw you had a hand up first.
I don't really know who this person is particularly, but I also have a question as to why the Shen person is so hell-bent on destroying us. Something happened?
A lot of things.
He's an asshole. A lot of things, but the long and short of it is that Shen used to be a part of the town. He used to have a sundial. I'm not sure if you're informed of it, but if you reach into your pocket, you'll find a
I know
sundial
about
in
it.
there. Yes, for anyone who is new and does not know that. But he has a vested interest in consuming the Fae for their energy and a hatred towards them. And we decided to work with a Fae named Eska, who he had murdered. And as a result of that, he is now interested in destroying us all. That's something that we have to deal with together. Nerda, yes.
Okay, so
You'll go next.
I talked to Miss Orca, and we know a lot of things about her, including that she's wanting to get rid of Shin so that she could be the ruler. And one of the things she told me is that it is her nature that she gets whatever she wants. She goes for it, and she tries to be in takings of the things that she wants, and she doesn't let anything get between her and it. And I asked her if there's a way that she could show that she could go against even her own nature. And she was willing to take one of her own beads off of a bracelet and give it to me. So even though she seems to have a nature of taking all the things she wants, she at least gave me something. On top of that, if you know the well that's over by the farm, it had a grate on it and there wasn't any water in there. But she gave me a message last night that she said to win over everybody's goodwill, she fixed it. So now we got fresh waters there. So even though she's a very takey dragon by her own admission, she does do some giving. So I wanted to put that out there. I also feels like it's important to say that Mr. Shen was very angry and wrathful And I think if we were to make, the same kind of judgments about her, she might be another one of those kinds of things. But just not that one.
Yes, that's a good point to go over. The dragons seem to have a nature to them. The reason why it's very important that we be careful with making any deals with them is that they are capable of lying and betraying us, as Shin has done that on multiple occasions. But if there is any signs that Orca would not do that to us, or at least has an interest in making sure that we're around to help them and not destroy us in turn, then we need to be open to that offer. But yes, you next. And then Ivy. Yes, you in the back.
Oh. They have an interest in helping us for now, though, but what's to stop them from betraying us later on, like once they get what they want? And weren't they the ones who destroyed the second town anyway?
Yes, Orca is the Leviathan. She is the one responsible for the destruction of the previous town, but under Shen's orders to do so. I will say that Orca verbally told us that they have no interest in destroying us and thinks that it's a waste of time. So at least there's that to it.
But they also said that if we don't help them, they'll destroy us again.
Not particularly.
Yes.
No.
They'll not stop Shen from trying to destroy us, and they'll likely help him. At the very least. Continuing with the status quo. But yes, Ivy.
Yes, just to highlight on some more information, in particular, dragons feed off of glamour, which also Fae feed off of, and Fae are basically their form of food. And same with the tree that happened in the forest, which is why the whole everything went around there. Additionally, this town is a point of contention when it comes to different species, because whichever the town favors is the one that they get the Sundial, and they also get the protection to be in here and not be killed, which is kind of around where the conflict happens between the town and the dragons. That being said, we do have these ideas that the dragons could betray us, and they could do this, and they could do that because they're able to lie, but I think that not doing anything is going to be much more detrimental, because that's a guarantee that they won't help us, as opposed to the chance.
Vampire! Jesus. What? There's a vampire going around biting people, just bit Nikolai, so fucking, you see a vampire, beware.
Oh crap, I see a vampire.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Garlic.
Thank you for that. Ivy.
I've never seen one.
Before I was so rudely interrupted.
The protection of the town?
I appreciate that, Yana.
Please don't kill another vampire.
No.
Yana's going to go and see what's happening, but thank you, Rib, wherever you went for the information on that. But let's focus on the meeting for now, and we'll deal with that later. But reiterate what the point you'd bring up, Ivy.
Yes. Essentially, if we don't do anything and we decide not to help Orca, then we are given a 100% chance that she will not stop Shen, and in fact will tell Shen where we are. As opposed to, I don't know, whatever, you can't calculate a percentage of potential betrayal, but it's a non-zero chance that we have someone to help us. And I'm pretty sure that it's better to take that non-0% to have someone to help us than it is to take the 100% chance that they're not going to help us. Additionally, Nerta, can we talk about the thing? Is it best to stay quiet about it?
My fears about what will happen, but not my solution.
So we don't talk about the eating thing?
Don't talk about the solution yet.
Okay, no worries. We have a solution that we're working on, just know that much. I'm not saying that we just follow Orca blindly without a plan. There is a plan in case there is a betrayal, or in case we do everything correctly to make it so that we are in a beneficial stance.
I see. Good to know. We should keep that in mind, depending on the whatever we decide to do. But person in yellow, you want to say something?
Hello.
Yes.
Is there like a magic way that you can
Nerta, can you
like a
The
contract
rose is in a bush over
or
there.
something of seal to make sure they don't do anything? Or a spell that makes them not do something like that? Or know that they're trust or not lying?
Wait, what?
okay.
That's a protection.
That is a possibility.
Okay, but
I
you got
think
town
I'm not
protection.
magically attuned, but I'm sure someone here
All right.
is.
Well,
How are you doing, Cyrus?
At least dealt with contracts of some kind.
Just
We might have
dry.
information on that.
I'm so dry.
okay. Well, it's okay. Let me get you some water. Hang on. Put some in my
I know that the Fae are capable of making such contracts. For example, Eska made a contract with me.
Make a magic contract, and
get you nice and there.
void, the punishment will be the same for both parties, and it will be stated.
There we go.
Equal value? I think.
Can I have one of those pills that you give it to me that I can walk on land?
Do you think you'd be capable of
I
that?
would have. Oh dear, I would have to make one, but
yeah.
I can suppose I can
that's
work
on the
that.
table.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whatever decision we
I
come
don't have
to,
legs,
work on that.
so
Make a binding contract for it if we decide to help him.
With what? Oh, him? Yes, I'm going to help him out.
However, there would probably need to be
I've
an
got
end date to
something.
that
It's gonna make me
contract, so
potion.
whatever happens after that point is up in the air.
I don't have legs, so
than
it's gonna take
nothing.
time.
That's what I've been saying.
Can use wind magic to lift.
That's
and
agreeable.
move.
Yes.
I mean,
I would
I'm
like to state my
slithering like a
how I feel about the
snake.
things at this point. So, in my opinion, I believe it's probably the safest option to help Orca due to the fact that they will destroy us. If we
man.
don't, it is absolutely the safest option. But I do have the concern that Shen currently knows where we are right now based off of
I'm
Orca's.
good. I
They
just
know where we
feel
are. There's a good chance that Shen will also know where we are, and I
He's
believe
making me a potion.
even if we help
that
Orca
I can
and
walk
prevent it
on
for a little longer, I
breathe
believe Shen
on
will come
land.
over here and attack us anyways.
Is there any water
That's
in the
if he knows
bathroom?
about their whereabouts. Yes.
I don't think she can.
If they would be aware, or why Shen would not be here right now. They knew where their sister was at all times.
That's true.
But,
It's true.
and I doubt that we'll get whisked away this time. But that's something to keep in mind still. Oh, you in the back? Yes? You've been waiting for a while.
Hey, meeting done.
Maybe traumatized from
No.
previous times destruction.
My head kind of hurts.
But
Ow.
something to keep in mind.
What happened?
We are still protected by the town. Even here,
I love dragons.
in this new one.
The town was
As far as we know, there's no way to destroy that protection.
Oh, my bad.
So I believe even if
I go with
something
you.
bad happens to us,
Fine.
we will be alright.
Nah.
So
yes.
just keep that in mind. But I do agree with
Almost
Ivy
there.
that we should be
I think he needs water.
going ahead and trying to help Orca,
I think the fish guy needs water.
as that would give us at least a chance to prevent another town's destruction.
He'll have to find water for himself.
You don't
As
have
much
any,
as
like,
we're
family
protected,
members
it's still
or
not
something,
fun
do you?
moving to another town.
Yes.
You know that not all vampires know each other.
This new era that we have is good. There's plentiful
Kieran in
resources
here?
here. And even though they're not capable of hurting us, they're
Kieran,
capable of still
the
destroying our
gentleman with the
infrastructure.
glasses.
But we will be safe as long as we are within the town, and that's always to be to our advantage. But I think something else to bring up is that besides from Shen, there are 6 other dragons in his cohorts, and one of them is willing to at least help us for now. And dealing with 2 of them was already difficult on its own. Dealing with more can prove even more difficult. And until we are ready to face them, until we get weapons that are actually capable of fighting them,
That's what you're saying.
it is going to be difficult until we can get that.
Orca's offer
I'll go with you. I don't want you going alone, okay?
is valuable, yes.
I apologize for the interruption, but can I say something real quick?
Very well.
In regards to what Ahad is saying, while yes, we do know that there are at the very least 6 dragons within the cohorts of Shen, please remember that dragons that enter the town are not necessarily involved with Shen. So I would ask that people please do not pull your weapons on the first dragon that you see.
The giant
If I find out that anyone attempts to attack a dragon without provocation again, I will deal with it myself.
That's what I've been trying to say.
Like I can still feel it.
I think that's valuable to know.
Yeah,
Not every dragon that's in the town is associated with Shen. I'm specifically speaking of his clan.
Thank
But
you,
yes,
Ahad.
when you first see a dragon, do not attempt to cause violence. In fact, we're trying to de-escalate violence as much as possible. As far as we know, as soon as Shen is no longer in charge, the other dragons may have no interest in destroying us. That's why Orca's offer is also very valuable, as it could just destabilize their entire war effort. Yes, John?
A couple of things. The first is your final point of them not being interested. That is definitely the impression that I got from speaking to Orca. They consider us fairly insignificant and that fighting us is a waste of resources. So I would 100% agree that that's most likely what's going to happen, and why she's asking us for help is because she doesn't want to waste her time on us when there are bigger things that they can deal with, such as the Fae. The second thing that I'd like to point out is someone earlier asked why Shin is kind of attacking us. There's kind of another angle to that. Apparently he had someone significant to him that was either killed or lost due to the Fae in some way.
Just in case you need it.
So he has it's not just a food or resources thing with Shin in regards to the Fae. It is personal. He has a personal vendetta against them. And when we...
And against us.
It's with Shin from talking to him. It's very much... There is a resource thing, but for him, it's largely personal for him, based on what I've talked to him. The other thing is, when I last talked to him, when he showed up before he unleashed the attack on the town, he thinks very highly of himself. And he feels personally attacked by the fact that we sided with the Fae instead of him. So I imagine that whole same personal vendetta that he has against the Fae, due to his wife passing, has passed on to us a little bit. He's going to do anything that we can to destroy us. We need to kill him. He's never going to stop with attacking us. And honestly, Orca is our best chance at doing that. Not only is she not seeming to be interested in us and thinks that going after us is, waste of their time, but I get the sense that she doesn't really trust Shin. In addition to that, any help with killing Shin tells us how to kill dragons, and we can use that to defend ourselves against her if she wants to backstab us in the back anyway.
Yes. There is some form of magic from Burrow they refer to as glow or some kind of substance that is capable of harming them. For those who were there was a cannon that was fired made of the glow. It at least had some level of impact, although not very much, with only one shot. So, by all means, siding with Orca is not our only possibility for success here, but it is I would say, an easier route, and probably one that would lead to less fighting overall.
Well, she's already given us
of us being destroyed outright.
She's already given us a good chance. She's told me about an inverse scale. It seems to be a weak point for the dragons that we can attack. She doesn't know Shen's. Apparently, they keep it secret even amongst each other and their allies, but she's at least let us know that Shen does have one, and that if we can find it, you know, it might make this glow. Even if we use these glow weapons, we can use these to maybe make it easier to kill him, make it a one-shot as opposed to having to engage in a more lengthy battle.
I see. So all dragons in their clan have a weak spot like this?
From what Orca has told me, yes.
I see. Well, another thing to keep in mind with that, I suppose. But I do want to make it abundantly clear, we are at war with Shin. He is hellbent on destroying us. And not every dragon that he's with may be of that opinion. That's why, whichever way we need, if we can circumvent his power by asserting Orca's control over his group, or by somehow destroying him, it may push the dragons away from attacking us. But we always have options. And I do also want to make it clear that whatever decision we come to here, we need to make as a group. We need to do it together. We can't have people going against the plan that we have come up with. When that happens, it spells trouble for everyone. It gives ourselves a weak spot in what we're doing. And while people may disagree with it, we need to be on board with it. No matter what it is. Whether you trust Orca, whether we're walking into a trap by helping her or by not, making it worse for ourselves, whatever it is, I would like to come to a decision soon. Are there any positive things that should be mentioned about Orca? Have anyone had conversations with them that would prove their honesty? Or any other actions? Nerda?
I don't know who they are.
What I said earlier.
That's
I mean,
I believe Nirta has the only information on that.
Yeah.
She told me where the summer courts are.
Yes. Orca informed us where the summer courts were and how to access it. Yes.
That's pretty true.
Orca uses water magic, and there's an abundance of water in the summer courts, so if they wanted to use that, they could to destroy us immediately.
There's also the thing of they didn't have to mention the weak points on dragons either, but they told us that.
That's true.
True. Yes, Nerda, you've been trying to speak.
Well, it's just that, you know, when we were talking to her, she seems to know that she's in a really bad position as far as us, you know, treating her. She knows that when you destroy somebody's town, that they're going to be mad at you and stuff. And so she knows she has to do things to try to win us over, and that's why she was fixing the well, and she's going to give us little informations. But at the same time, from her talkings to me, I think she doesn't want to give too much, because if we still say no, she didn't want to give up too many things. So I think she's put a little bit forward for us to know, and with that, we should probably go ahead with it, because if we don't, then she tells Shin right away, and that's already bad. And if we do, maybe she'll be giving us more stuffs and that we can work off of before we even have to worry about doing like the actual fight with Shin. So I think it'd be better for us to sooner than later team ups with her, and then if something happens down the line, then we'll just have to deal with it then.
That's true. I agree with that. It's better to face a real threat than a potential threat right away.
Yes. Alright. Well, Orca has been helping us. That is true. So there is, especially after my conversation with her, I foresee a craving for the position that she wants to gain by overthrowing Shen. So she will help us until the point where our help is no longer necessary, I suppose. Which is also something to be wary of. Which is why the contract idea may be a good idea. But yes.
You know who else helped us at first? Shen.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Shen had...
bring that up as well.
Yes, if you'd like to speak
He
on that
saved
as well.
everyone
go
in the
ahead.
town and won everyone's favor over. I feel like Orca is going to try and do the same, win everyone's favor back by doing a bunch of things for everyone. And at the worst time possible, when everyone trusts them, backstab.
Damn, Lou, you took the words out of my mouth.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, well, it's not like we aren't all thinking that.
Going to, then.
So why are we making a decision without all the facts?
Then.
Because if we don't, then she goes back and tells Shin right away. So do we want Shin to show up right now, or do we want to at least get a little bit of time before maybe she then betrays us? I would much rather have more time.
Soon.
I believe he already
Okay,
knows where we
well,
are.
how do you know that?
He doesn't.
I don't.
He would be here if he did.
Okay, so why are you making this decision without all the facts?
I'm just saying.
I'm making a decision for me. I'm not making a town decision.
Well, that's what we're here for, is making a town decision. So are you going to make a town decision or a you decision?
I mean, I always make me decisions, but, you know.
Yeah.
Why?
All right, well then maybe I don't want you to say you decisions, then make town decisions. That's what we're here for.
We don't know a lot about Shem. We don't know a lot about Orca. Why are we going to make a decision about people we don't know anything about?
Because we're on a time frame.
Then we immediately have a problem.
It could be a threat later on.
Who said we're on a time frame?
Actually, one right now.
She's not. She did.
We would have a couple days to discuss.
When did she say that?
Yes.
I could be wrong. I didn't hear her say that. When did she say we're on a time frame?
She said that when she showed up here, she was supposed to find us so that she could report it back to Ken, but she was giving us a second chance to not have that happen by teaming up with her. The implications there being that if we don't team up with her, she just immediately goes back to Shin and tells him where we are. So it's either we help her and we get some more time even if she betrays us, or we don't, she immediately goes back and now we have to deal with Shin right away.
I wanted to mention that to you too, Lawrence. A new person.
Besides that, you said you're a salesman, right? How long would you let a customer string you along before you just realize they're not going to actually buy something? At a certain point,
About
you just
2
cut.
minutes.
Exactly. How long do you think she's trying to sell us on this deal? And if we are going to be the customer that just strings them along, they're going to try to cut us loose. We don't know what that time frame exactly is. It's better to
Is
act
she
on it.
trying to sell us, or is she trying to buy us?
Excuse me. So I'm glad I remembered.
How about
That's the problem. We have no way of finding out. But we.
To skip.
Catherine's my wife.
Yeah, before we continue with any more discussion, I feel it's important that we discuss this.
I take it
We
you
have
were
no idea
with
if
Catherine the
Orca
entirety of
lied
the
to us or not, right?
There are some people
If
incident.
this is a worst case scenario, and you're right, and Shin actually knows exactly where we are, and this
I
is
know
some
what
kind
you're
of
thinking. My
deception.
wife is not a vampire. She's a
Why
half-elf.
are they deceiving us? What
Very
would
good. Just
they
making
deceive us
certain.
for? Are they trying to lure us
Excuse me,
out of the town to
I'll
kill
just
us?
wasted.
Are they trying to do other things to
Not
try to
a
weaken us in
No,
some way?
Sure,
not a
we're under
vampire.
the assumption that both of them together are strong enough to wipe us without having to deceive us anyway, so it would be a waste of time to do that.
Apparently, it's possible that there's someone who also might be in a black dress that is going around fighting people.
No, I don't bite people.
It would.
Yes, it could.
Only you when you ask
All
for
this
it.
from happening. It would
Very
unpressure everyone's
Yeah, I know.
like things.
Remember, the town's magic protects us. So,
Yes.
I mean, feels
You
good.
were raising your hand.
It is still quite alarming. I know. I was shocked too.
By us doing the vows
I didn't realize that was
thing,
gonna
and they
happen.
accept.
You okay?
Afterwards, we can ask them more information about Shin and themselves. Maybe someone with knowledge. And then we can know more facts about what's going on.
Okay.
You say.
Because if they're with them, it will be easier for us
I
to
can
ask now.
show
now
you if
that
you like.
we know
Look,
that
see?
we're safe.
No scars.
They will probably be willing to
Hold
give
the knife.
maybe more information about themselves yourselves and
Never a
Shin.
town.
Okay. That's what I'm getting at.
There's a chronic looking
Instead
one.
of everyone
She's from the
arguing
she's
and
from the
stuff.
cave. She's
Yeah.
a town younger.
Let's see. You're in the back, and then you.
Look, see, no scar.
The skin is probably 10 times thicker than the brick.
Okay,
I'm okay.
so from what I'm gathering,
They're
she maybe
alright?
wants to help us
You
to get
easy
rid of
as a
Shen,
bald head.
right?
Stop.
Yes.
Anyone
Yes.
still thinks she may be trying to deceive us and such? Should we
I
ask
don't know why she's
her
doing
how
things.
to
We don't have to
actually
go over
deal
there.
with a
That's fine. We don't
dragon?
have to go.
A natural dragon-sized dragon, not the human
Yeah,
form, a natural-sized one. Would she be willing to give information on how to kill one
Anyways, let me tell you that
that
secret.
size?
Sort of
hold on to your cloak a little bit.
We already. She said that.
Will she still deceive us after that, knowing that
They're
she
like
basically
kids.
gave us ways
the
to
end of the
kill
day.
her?
There you go.
If she goes giant.
Well, yes, she already told us about the inverted scale thing, like they mentioned earlier. And two, we don't even know if that's true because she could have been lying about that, and we won't know until we test it. So she could tell us anything, and we won't know, and she could deceive us there, and then we still couldn't kill her.
That's the guy with the lizard
If
guy.
there's a way
who's
to actually
interesting
test
looking
that
suit.
theory,
So when he came,
Not without killing one of them.
Idea would be
We can probably do
possible.
the binding vow,
for
yeah.
many days.
That could work.
He said,
I believe
"Oh,
that
well, I'm
speaking
no,
about
no,
this
I'm dreaming."
further is
So this is
completely
what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
unnecessary.
'Cause I'm
Because
dreaming.
all we're going to do
That's
is
what
bring
he said.
up a
He
bunch
did that for
of
many days.
hypotheticals, and we have
It took
no
him going out in the forest to
information past what we've
realize.
already
He
talked
went
about.
out in the forest,
And
and
we
I
can
think
think about
John,
I think
if they pass a
someone
vote,
slapped
tell them that I'm
then
voting to
realized,
team with
oh,
Orca.
oh,
I'm not going to sit here.
Understood.
I'm
Just the
pretty
silliest thing.
certain that the best case scenario
See? So
is that we try and
it's
help, because
understandable.
that's
Some
the
people are
best
just
way that we
longer.
can
So no
at
matter
least
what, I imagine
guarantee a chance that we're not having these dragons sent to us directly.
And that's true. Pushing that point forward, we know that Shen is a threat now, and we're steady going off based off what if she betrays us, and we shouldn't worry about that because we know Shen is a problem right now.
Until then,
If we're so worried
Something that has
about
to be dealt
lying,
with.
why can't
Shen
anyone
has the
just
power to
cast the
control
spell
Orca.
of just cast the spell of Zone of Truth?
I don't think that's
That's a good
thing
point.
that
You could
we
just do
use.
a spell to tell the truth.
We also don't know. To be fair, we don't know how strong of magic they have. They could just be able to circumvent it.
We do.
Yeah, counterspell
Dragon
it.
scales absorb magic, and
right.
It's
there you
very
go.
hard.
So, out of the question. I'm out.
That could be the contract, maybe the only thing that could work.
Basically all of it.
Then how would the contract be
absorb
different? Is
quite
that
a
not the same thing?
It's not as much a magically binding contract. It's complicated.
I'm actually not closing it.
Yeah,
Like-
we'll
like
take
soul
one
binding or
more,
something?
you in the back, hand raised, and then we'll
Soul
come to a
binding.
conclusion on this, on what to do.
Running into it. Okay. Oh yeah, lots of meetings this morning.
I believe it would be wise to actually help Orca just simply because
His hands are shaking, but he takes it.
removing Shen from power or even killing him would be beneficial for us in the long run.
Shaky. Thank you. I'm sure
Hmm.
Clive will appreciate it. He sounded excited.
I agree.
It seems
I
like
also
most of
think
us are in
that-
agreement.
I believe we should go on a vote then.
I think it should be wise to do a vote.
Jill?
So, we have two options. I see. The most prominent
Jill, what do you know
options is
about
one, I suppose there's three. One, we don't work with Orca,
No.
and we tell her to go on their way, and there's a likelihood that Shen could just come and destroy us immediately by her telling him where we are. There's that option. The second would be we could tell Orca that we're going to work with her, but only postpone time to give us time to prepare, in case we are still not wanting to work with her.
Scary.
That could come with its own issues, but it would still buy us some time if we weren't comfortable. But the third option is that we can work with her and we can request that we have a binding contract that we are held to between her and either one of us or the town in some way. Where we will help her overthrow Shen in exchange for not having her tell us where our location is to Shen, and for generally not trying to harm us in any way.
I mean, I can't really.
But if
That's
they can
really
absorb
good.
magic, then how can we hold them to any contract?
We don't know.
We'll figure
I
it
think
out.
the contract can circumvent that rule. I'm not exactly sure how that works. I would have more information.
Okay. Okay.
Even then, both
But-
options are bad. Both
There is a
options are
thing called a
going to
blood
be
contract
risky.
that I've heard of.
So there's no good answer for this situation. Every single answer is going to have a bad thing that's going to happen. We just have to pick the one that benefits us the most.
Involved with the contract, because if one party of the contract dies, I believe the contract becomes void.
Or it can become a
Possibly.
destiny bond.
Destiny bond. Well, whatever plan we decide, we can come up
Why
with
is
the
that
finer
funny?
details later of how it will work. But everyone for option 1 of telling Orca that we're not going to work with her, raise your hand. No takers. Option 2, we tell Orca that we'll work with her, but only buy time for us to prepare our own defenses if we do not trust Orca's word or we do not believe the contract could work. 1. And third option, we make a contract with Orca that we will help her overthrow Shin in exchange for her not causing us harm in any way.
I should note
But
that
can't we still prep for her
should
while we're
make
doing
multiple
that?
contracts with the person, with 3 different people at least. Could
Nerta asked me to do a vote for
People
her.
binding them.
I have no
Yes,
clue.
which,
I'll have to check.
vote for with Nerta's vote. Very well.
Yes. Because she had to leave.
Again, we can work out the final details of the contract later, but it appears that most people here are in favor of the final option.
And it doesn't mean that we can't build up defenses as well, even if we're actually working for her. You can work with someone and not trust them and just prepare for the worst
Fill me in
outcome
if
anyway.
anything comes up that I need to know.
Yes.
Of course.
If the majority of us are in agreement, then I think the final option is our choice. That we'll make a contract with my bad, Orca, and to secure their help, and our help in turn.
If you need a candidate for that contract, I propose myself.
Oh, we'll discuss that later.
I think we should propose at least 3 different people. So then, if one
Sure.
party of the contract dies, then get someone else that can still say the contract exists.
I'll see if I can speak with Oberon about contracts, and I'll report back once I can get a hold of him.
If Oberon is here, that is.
I can talk to him.
The 2 being towns members that are interested greatly. One being, I believe, would be
I have a communication
most likely-
line.
I don't want to see him.
You won't see him.
If
He's in
anyone has
his house.
concerns about the decision here, I'm welcome to speak on it
believe
with
you would be a
people,
good
but
candidate
I
as
need
well
to
for
attend
the
to something
contract.
for
I
now.
believe it would
Meeting's
be Michael,
adjourned,
you,
so
and Ivy would be best
I won't keep
candidates
anyone
for
here
contracts.
for any longer. Excuse me.
Michael, he won't go dying easily. Ivy, they know what they're doing, and you seem pretty confident.
Excellent.
That's trustworthy.
Yes,
hello.
might be able to How is sweetening the ginger change person coming along?
Oh, I was actually working on that. You know what? If you want to come with me real quick, I can show you. We can finish that up. Actually,
unless you're
hang
gonna
on. Before I
find
do that, I want to make sure I
something
get.
It's still gonna take to
Make
the.
sure I get somebody. Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll go ahead and if you want, I can take the plate and then I can just swipe it off, clean it off, and throw the raw on there instead.
Let's see, where is Nerta?
Could you go and inform some of the others that Henrietta is wanting to perform the ritual or to open up the portal, and that they want as many people as possible there? Try to
I would like to
organize
go
a party
there,
while we
yes.
go handle this.
I will.
Everyone should be at the park still, or at the inn. I'd recommend go speaking with them.
What's
I have to
going
deal
on?
with a vampire problem. If you'd like to come, John.
All right, I can help you. Although we can't kill the
All right.
vampire,
Where do you need me?
Ivy would be pissed.
Vampire hunter. Okay then.
All right.
more people aren't going to make this situation better. We already got about
What's going
8
on?
people up there all talking over each other. More people is not going to make this situation better.
Do you know exactly what happened?
The vampire that's been biting people's up there, they're just trying to talk to him. We were just discussing, and Ribs threw a shield at him and provoked him, and then blamed it on them. I give up.
At the very
I made them
least,
an offer to talk in private somewhere, but I'll wait to see if they take it up.
At the very least, I'm going to go get Ivy. Ivy, being a vampire, might be able to get through with them.
That's a wise idea.
Energizing. If you want to drink a bit of it, you can feel free to, although you do not have to.
Are there any side effects to doing so?
No, not that I'm aware of. The main one is just that you feel energized and boosted. It's potent in mana, so it basically emphasizes the mana within your body.
Alright. I will gladly take this if it is not trouble.
No, it's not trouble.
I appreciate this. I just drink it like any other normal mixture.
Yes, exactly.
Alright.
And just for clarification, you have death affinity, is that correct?
Yeah.
As you feel the blood go down your throat, and it resonates within you, you feel at ease, a warmth. You're not exactly fully healed of your exhaustion, but it's not nearly as heavy of a weight on you. Kind of feels like if you had a mild bit of caffeine. Hopefully that should help a bit.
I'm not so lackluster feeling in the limbs no more, but I will promise I will be careful.
You should,
while I am
just because
feeling this way.
Just because it makes you feel better doesn't exactly mean that you are better. It's more of a mental thing than it is a physical thing. That being said, it looks like I have a vampire to find. Of course.
Where the script is shared, do you know what has happened, or if there's, what they look like?
No, do you know what they look like?
I tried to roll over with what strength I had left when they talked to me. They said to please forget that this happened like it was a dream. They had bare feet, pale feet, pale legs, splattered with blood. That is what I remember.
Alright. I'll
Maybe
keep that
a
in
little
mind.
bit of a dark cloak, but I do not know the cloak. I only saw the bottom of it, so...
Okay. I'll look out for them, tell you, and I'll come back and tell you if I find them. Take easy, alright?
I have some food. I'll enjoy it at the tavern. Is there any information about the meeting before you go on the way?
We agreed to help Orca.
Alright, are there any conditions? Or if people engage with Orca?
Yes, I believe we're going to try and make a contract with her, and that's about it so far.
Understood.
Hey, excuse me, old man. Have you seen like a fey lady? Has like an umbrella, looks kind of snooty, kind of pale, kind of like a nerd.
No, but I'm looking at the nerd right now.
Oh yeah? Where?
Right in front of me.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for?
They had a big brown, purple, oh crap.
Would you like me to write up the contract and
Oh.
put in words what you should have on it?
I'm going to speak with Oberon to get all the intricacies of a contract when it comes to a Fey contract, and once that comes in there, you can happily help. I'll probably gather the help of a good amount of people.
I heard something about Madam.
Yes.
Are you okay?
I'll have multiple people read
If
over
said
it.
correctly, you told us you are a half vampire, correct?
I'm full vampire, full Fey.
I see. Okay. Well,
is this about the vampire that's running rampant?
Yes,
more
that
like
are...
a vampire hunter.
Wait, vampire or
I'm going to look
vampire
for her
hunter?
right now.
I know where they
Vampire
are.
hunter.
If they're still in the same place, that's what I came to get you
A
for.
blonde lady in a red dress.
Okay.
Or something like that.
I was about to go.
Hey, not the vampire.
Yes, but they're both.
Aren't you
you're
coming
just
with the
Fey- wait,
Henrietta
you're Fey?
thing?
Is that the person?
Oh yes,
I'm
there is the
leaving.
Henrietta thing, isn't it?
Because we're heading out right now.
Okay.
If we run into them on the way there, then
Day, you're probably
Yeah.
very stressed out. That's a Fey. I'm just gonna stab it, okay?
All right.
Almost done.
Since we're going to like the summer court area,
Provided they are still in the
do you
same
know-
place.
Apologies, I was. Or wait, so Johnny is
Did they come
allowed
back?
to continue
they're
forth?
hunting vampires.
Well, I was informed not to let anyone else go forward.
Well, she's a vampire. She might be able to talk sense to the vampire.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Is there?
Yeah, with that, are you going with this?
Not you,
person?
Ivy. We didn't hear
So
that.
are the vampires out
permission?
there?
I believe no one's returned yet.
Why would
All
they
right.
do it to you?
So apparently they're still out there. Also, if no one's supposed to
I think
leave,
I
you
saw
have
them.
one that's leaving. All right, let's go. They should be up here.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know. You just go that way. They're waving for you. I just.
Yeah, gather
Hey,
people is a
hey,
bitch.
the small fox person is leaving, not you. You smell.
What?
Knocks a knife out of your
Ow!
hand.
What? Come on! I need that. Just way to go.
I just.
I'm gonna take my leave before they chase after me.
Oh my.
Yes, so I think that's... might be them.
I kind of want to find out because I'm actually pretty scared for her safety.
Whose safety?
Just the fox.
Yeah.
They said, they said organs turn into wood and stuff, and
I thought I smelled something over here. Oh god, she keeps on following. I'm just gonna have to run.
This ain't fair. You don't have to breathe. This is cheating.
Mm-hmm. Is it?
Yeah, I got this. Got it. Got it.
Right.
Wait, where'd she go?
Who knows? Those
Huh?
Fae, you know, they can just teleport. They probably just teleported back to town. You should go back to town.
Oh no! Jesus told me I was supposed to stab her.
Well, you have to go to town to stab at her. She just...
I had one job. You know, Archibald and all them, they're gonna get back and they're gonna be like, why are you being a bad god? And then I'm gonna get fired. Well, I don't think I'm gonna get fired. But
Trust me, you won't get fired as long as you know, you just gotta be a little bit quick. You just gotta run back to town and try to get to the Fae before they teleport again. You can only teleport every hour.
okay, you know what? Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna go do that. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Thank you very much, kind old man.
Yeah,
I appreciate. If you see her though, you're gonna let me know, right?
absolutely, yes.
Okay, because Lisa said I gotta stab her. Well, that she was the only one that was okay to stab. So, I gotta run, like you said. But,
Yeah.
thank ya.
Of course.
Yeah, no, thank ya. I appreciate it. I don't want to get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sylvie and Archibald find out there's a fae running around town. Yeah, it's not gonna be good.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be okay out here? You
Absolutely, I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm real good at escorting. All right. Okay. You take care then. Okay.
Yeah.
What a nice guy. What a nice guy.
I'm hiding from Effie.
Are you still around, or I do not see you?
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, I got rid of them. They should, they're stupid. So,
There are people over there.
yeah. Is that the same smell that you are picking up on?
Yes, I believe so.
Then we should probably hurry. Before something stupid happens.
Hello, I've been called here.
Oh, great. I guess I'm gonna die now. Thank you.
You're dying? Why is that?
Because they're the one
I'll
holding
give
me
you-
at blast point.
I'll give you one warning. I told nobody to follow us. Neither of you were there for that. So you have one chance to walk away.
And
So
if
there
I
you go.
don't?
Oh, by the way, that's Ivy. They're a half vampire.
Not half vampire, full vampire.
Oh shit! All right. Oh, there you go. They're full vampire because it changed.
No, I'm a vampire
managed
fae.
to
Full
not
vampire, full
betray
fae.
me.
What the fuck?
You're a spirit and a vampire.
Yes. Well, spirit fae. I don't know if spirit is the same thing. I'm not exactly
I
too
confirm
keen on
we
the
refer to the
nomenclature.
fae as spirits. Fae is an elven word.
Mm.
Speaking of...
Hmm.
I'm from the Fae didn't even exist.
Hi.
By the way, it's John. Oh, fucking crap, I just
I
realized.
care not for his name.
Yeah, I realize now. They're cool. They're
Sorry?
cool, actually.
Frankly, it's taking me every ounce of restraint to not
Yeah, please.
secure him right now.
Please don't. Because he's our
You should
only
walk
leather
away,
worker.
boy.
Boy, I'm
I think
2,000
older
years
than you.
old. I'm probably older than you, despite being a vampire. I'll let you handle this. Hopefully you can resolve the situation.
Probably.
off without any armor or weapons with the person who attacked 5 people. So
Oh.
they agreed it would be a talk. So now I'm gonna try and find them. Hi, John.
Who are you trying to find?
Ribs. He went off with the vampire that attacked 5 people without any weapons.
Don't worry about it. Ivy's taking care of it. We found them. Ivy's talking to the vampire and talking to them.
That's good. If you see Ribs, tell him we dropped his armor off here.
Ribs, he's the one with the blonde hair, right? Yes. Didn't get the whole chance to see him or talk to him. He seems fine. Ivy is going to rescue him. He probably won't die, maybe.
Rescue? Oh, God. Okay,
Don't worry about it. Ivy is talking to the vampire to vampire, having a vampire private chat. That's why I'm here. I'm not, give the girls a chance to talk, so... it's...
So, you know where they are?
I do.
And maybe you could tell me where, just in case?
No, I'm not going to put you at risk. It's not even... when I say at risk, I'm not trying to do what a lot of others do and, kind of try to protect you. It's more of not only protecting you from them attacking you, but you attacking the vampire and having a fight. Ivy should be able to talk them down and try to talk to them vampire. But if you go out there, you might risk escalating the situation as opposed to de-escalating it.
Is there someone out there? Wait.
Yeah, there's someone else out there. I don't know who they
Over
are.
there, I think, is George and Laz. Laz is very, very confused about the whole one dragon nice, one dragon bad kind of thing. He's blue, by the way. We actually came up with a name for him that he seems to like. Lazarite. That's a big hammer. Wow.
You can thank Nikolai for that. Can't thank him enough for finally have put on one of my dreams. A big hammer.
That is huge.
Yes. Whoa.
Fair enough.
Okay. If that's gonna take a bit to have that on my back, oh my god, it's gonna kill me.
How are you able to carry that?
I'm strong, remember?
Do you also know where everyone else went? Totally not, Ribs and Ivy. So.
As far as I'm aware, them and Ivy and them are the only ones out in the forest right now. Unless other people left after me and Ivy left.
I heard a large group of people were out here and took off.
Oh yes, they
left after me and Ivy left.
Summer Guard.
So I have no idea where they are.
Okay, thank you. I will figure it out. Thank you.
If you run into Ivy and the vampire, stay away. Don't de-escalate the situation.
Vampire?
Yeah, we have a new vampire resident, and it seems like they're having trouble controlling their hunger, as it were.
Yes, they took a bite out of both Nikolai and Tyrant, for that matter.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Indeed. Now, Nikolai took the worst brunt of it. Tyrant was lucky to walk away with just a slight headache and some dizziness.
Ivy already.
However,
wait, what happened to Nim?
Nim is missing. Nim's items were discovered in the trail. The knife, the bone fragments, and even their core.
What?
What?
It well, it's easy to assume the worst, I suppose, but I mean, I'm not entirely sure if we will see them again. I can't tell for sure. Yet.
Where was this at again?
The trail, Tyron knew. He felt where the object were. But it's not all hope is yet out. The core was the third last item found, which means that Nim was moved ahead while coreless, which speaks to me that they might still be around somewhere, but just missing their core.
Can a slime survive without their core? It's a slime, right?
I don't know. Yes, indeed.
Nim didn't used to have a core.
True.
Okay.
If they've lost it, then maybe they can just regain it again. Hopefully, that would be my wish at least. But we don't even know where Nim is at this point.
Wait. I had a really funny thought. What if Nim just pooped?
And it just kind of evacuated themselves all over. Yeah.
Can even slimes do that? That
I
sounds
don't
too
know,
funny
but you know
to be
what?
true. That sounds too funny to be true.
I've got to go deliver.
I don't know about that one. Yes.
Yeah, but it's a better thought than them dying.
Yeah.
I suppose.
I kind of want to look for Nim now.
Are you sure? I
mean, if you two need to go
Yeah.
outside, at least we're protected now.
I suppose.
We got Mason. If you want to go with us.
I have nothing else to do, I guess, and I could try my new hammer out. That's going to be a field day, though, because it's a bit heavy.
Let's maybe follow the trails and see if
excuse me.
Nim's anywhere near them. Maybe even check the what were they called? The hot springs?
Yes.
Just be careful.
I don't.
If you're going to go out, if you see the vampire, stick away. Let Ivy take care of the situation.
What do they look like exactly?
If you just see someone talking to Ivy, stay away from that situation.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
They will this other vampire is likely going to try to kill anyone that comes up to that situation. So
No.
I would.
I see.
Just if you see Ivy talking to the person, that other person is likely the vampire, and I would likely stay away.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, Hot Springs, let's go.
Gonna drag you through the soapy floor. He's gonna just like slide you.
As you come in,
Somebody's I mean,
there's
not
a
lucky,
bucket
but like.
here.
I'm just gonna keep my thoughts.
Depends on perspective. Depends on perspective.
Each child has their assigned father. Our father gives us a keepsake name. My father specialized
places to
in
go, it seems.
trading
Alright, we're almost
with a few
done.
humans that didn't try to
A
kill
few more
him.
spots.
So he named all my assigned siblings with him after the herbs that they would trade.
Yeah, she decided to take it upon herself to run everywhere.
So is there a point in which you're going to try to overthrow your mother for the control over the territory?
Only if
Don't
my
slide
brother
on the
and my
water.
sister wish to. I don't have an interest.
Maybe we should
I
put
see.
cloths under her, under her butt so she can start cleaning.
That's pretty cool.
Dragon Lords.
Honestly, you know
Let me
what?
see if there's another one. Are you gonna use yours?
Gonna gently lift you
Yeah,
up.
always fun to learn
about
new
species. The first egg really wanted to, but she always got her tail handed to her.
And he's gonna
Hours for
fly you up
apology.
and gently push you.
Well, that's nice.
Get more. See, he's trying to make.
He's just been bringing apology
There
gifts.
you go. This way.
He's gonna keep bringing stuff. He just brought this bread.
There's some, yeah, there's some food there. He's got you some flowers.
He's gonna gently, very gently knee you.
From the bushes.
Back
I
at
think he just picked those from the bushes.
I wonder what else he's gonna bring.
I got you. I'm actually a little curious now as well.
Another one of these?
Right over here. There's
She's
a
just
few
staring at
spots.
the
You
bread
got,
confused.
like around the table.
They're gonna try to that way.
It's food.
Gonna stop you.
Yeah, you eat
it. Actually
People put
working.
things on it,
Hey, can you move the
like
chairs?
jam and
Butter.
it's
Is that on the chair on the other
butter.
side?
It's made, yeah, it's made of plants, basically.
Lifts the chair up.
Alright,
puts
get
it-
Oh, he has more stuff.
Bread for apology.
More
Buns.
bread.
No, he has more bread.
We all
Only
accept
know how
your
to
apology.
Alright, you want me to push him back?
More.
You know, I'm gonna go and grab it real quick.
You might want to let him know. Let us
I
know.
can't believe this is working.
No, we accept the apology.
Okay, one more swatch. Gentle push.
You accept the apology, that's for sure.
Yeah, I accept the apology.
Want more? You can have it. It smells bad.
That's a lot of bread.
Alright.
Sure, I'll just take it. I still want
Are you okay?
She's.
I can use a predator diet.
Oh, you gotta
Right, that's fair.
Summer court.
Well, this bread's pretty good, especially since I haven't eaten anything all day.
And,
You want to be careful with eating so much bread. You might get a little bit more rounder.
Well,
I pushed
we get a bridge.
Are you trying to call me fat?
With a bridge made
I'm
of
saying
lime.
bread. I'm saying bread makes you fat. You're skinny right now, but if you keep eating it, you're gonna turn
I can
fat.
see why she would, yeah.
I can use a little bit of meat on my bones.
So she's a little bit queasy.
Because he didn't realize you were a good person, he thought you were part of the dragons who did horrible
But
things
you're right, I'll stop.
to this place.
The
Are you
the
alright,
blue-haired
Kenneth?
guy from past.
And now that he knows you're not,
That was really good, though.
Bruised or not?
he's trying to apologize
supporting
by giving you things. No. He's trying to say he's sorry for doing.
Is
the
he
thing
doing what?
did
To who?
before.
I think she's okay. I think she's being a little overdramatic.
Okay, good.
Pokes your belly.
I sit and wait for his offerings.
So what other languages do you speak?
It's fine.
Picks them up.
Languages?
Right?
Time of year, you don't have an
Sexy
accent.
down right. There we go.
Languages?
Oh, I just thought they... Yeah, like how we're talking now.
Yeah, the words we're using now. That's a
I
language.
open my mouth and make noises?
Yeah, that's how I've been feeling.
I just don't know how to explain different languages. I'm sorry. I give up now. I'm gonna play chess by myself.
It's possible they might not have different
She means
languages
a lot
where she's from, or maybe she hasn't experienced any.
I just
this is
assume...
gonna be
That I give her
super
something
fucking
better than
bad.
what I've had, you know?
¿Cómo está?
I
Nail?
should warn you.
Yeah, that's Spanish.
The way to the summer court was made,
I don't remember it a lot.
Hey,
and
I
since
know
it was
sign language.
made by
Don't
this
get mad at me.
hag,
I
it's
also
a
took it in high
bridge
school.
Also,
made of flies.
Thank you.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
You might need to...
some taste.
They made a bridge out of flies to go into the summer court.
Very, very slow.
Okay.
Like the insect.
Here comes the birdie.
Well, I mean, you would be stepping on them if it's a bridge, so
do you
I
just know
mean, you
languages
step
you
on
hear?
bugs anyway, so...
It's gonna be a bit better.
Oh. You know sign language?
You know, why not?
Knock yourself out.
Not much of a bug
I mean,
girl, huh?
Literally, but you know.
Oh,
It's
no.
okay, nobody knows that.
If
Have you ever
it's
seen utensils as exquisite
Sign
and
language
Well,
is not a
No,
spoken
actually.
thing.
think
It
of
is
them
not
as
easy.
cute
Sign
creatures
language
instead.
is
Like, try to replace and try to, like,
stuff
but these are
to
indeed
make
imagine them as
quality
something
that we
else
have,
that you
usually
find
when
cute
people can't
and
speak,
cuddly
they
or
use it.
something.
and as you can see, the intricate, yes, pewter.
I don't want to
It's
step on a bunch of bunyak.
hands.
It's kind of like tin.
Well, they're
It's-
big and
Yeah,
strong.
but,
You know, you ride on a
usually
bunyak.
does
You
have
know,
the
you
Not a
get on
problem.
top of them. They're perfectly fine with stepping
Lawrence
on
will
them.
know. I'm not entirely sure. Wine is
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry for bragging about my
berries
thumbs.
of some kind.
I'll just try and forget the image in my
Raspberry
head
wine, maybe?
for a
I'm
while.
not entirely
I'll
sure.
be in the
Anyway, my point is,
library.
only a
Yeah.
very skilled craftsman can indeed craft utensils as beautiful
Sorry, I
and
can't
wondrous as these,
use
correct?
thumbs.
I mean, at least you're immortal. Yes,
I'd
very good. Yes,
imagine so.
yes, it is me. I am the craftsman here. Oh, John.
Well, you did a really good
I
job.
believe
They're
you've
really
heard that the
pretty.
bridge to the summer court has been opened.
I heard that it's apparently made of flies.
Yes, disgusting.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what she was just telling me.
No. We
Very
are
good.
doing
Well, I will keep you.
places.
But yes,
No,
I am
so
the craftsman. I made
all of
these
us have
beautiful
come
utensils.
here
Me.
via very different means.
Well,
Some
they
of
really
us
are
were
beautiful.
dead, and now we're alive again.
Thank you. Why?
Some of us had to tell us please.
It took a lot
Other
of violence to
dragon
feed this
stuff
patient.
has been happening.
I feel like we can get along. Thank you. Give them
They're good people.
Or avoid
they
them.
Just...
I'm trapped.
Or avoid them.
Or
yes.
avoid them.
So anybody who comes here, like the rest of us, we're kind of all stuck here now. So in a way, we're like a big family, but we're not.
Good question.
Good question. Well, I wish all of us knew, because then we'd know how to get out.
Does the dragon that attacked you have something to do with that?
No.
Was he
It's
just
been happening long before they came around. He just dislikes us because we were like, oh, hey, let's be friends with the Fae because they're not going to hurt us. And they're going to kind of help us. And he didn't like that. And then he said, I'm going to destroy this town.
Children.
Oh, dear.
Apology, Boar. Like...
Oh, he's back with more stuff.
Fairies?
Yeah, okay, he's got something you want to actually like.
Apology, yes, he's got a boar with him.
You might want to cook that first.
Do you have any apology?
Although, if you skin the hide, that would be great.
He's got a whole boar.
Can you go get some, like...
Well, there goes the hide.
Oh, okay. Well, apologies were made. That's the most important part.
And there goes my appetite.
Apologies were made, though. You enjoying?
Don't you break the pieces.
I'll just get
we only
you
got one
a little bit more
chessboard.
summary real quick.
That's not how you play chess. That's not how you play chess.
Leave Tulip be. Tulip's having fun.
But if they break the pieces, I don't
okay,
have mushroom soup.
Listen.
Just all that blood on the ground.
Okay, first off.
No.
There we go. That's a little bit more summary.
Okay, look at me. No, don't look at them. Look at me. Think about it. Think about it rationally and logically. Mushroom. Do you know mushrooms to have muscles enough to break rock?
No.
You got all cleaned up. Very good.
Isn't that all the more reason to get the pieces from them?
They're not going to destroy the pieces. You're worried so much about these pieces.
Fun.
We could go talk to George to have him, like, maybe sculpt some more pieces.
Easy, if need be.
Oh,
see?
Okay.
That's good.
I mean, we could even get some metal ones made from the forge.
I was just making sure. Yeah, maybe some iron. Iron one.
Over worrying about nothing. Tulip's fine.
That's the only just.
Tulip's having fun.
I could teach you how to play chess. You want to learn?
Very good, very good.
I actually don't know how well Tulip learns.
Yeah, well, it's yeah.
Like new concepts.
All it ends well and all that kind of stuff, right?
Okay.
Go apologize to Vampire.
There's a
vampire?
They are in the forest, and I would not hunt them down.
Yes, the vampire.
No, me go apologize. No, hunt.
Look,
that is news to hear.
maybe if they come back in the town, but I would not hunt for them in the forest.
No.
I would not look for them in the forest.
Actually, and
why not?
It all worked out in the
They
end, I
good.
suppose. I think the
So
Look,
basically,
I'm stressing.
you might.
People or have they stopped? Is the
They might attack you if you find them in the
being
forest.
held currently with the vampire as to please don't eat any more townspeople kind of deal.
Are they like? So they actually
Just wait until they come back. Once they're in town, you can apologize to them.
Drums
No, I
on
mean,
there's a lot of
yes,
harm. They're gonna chip the
like
pieces.
like a succulent fruit, just like
Howdy.
biting into the neck and whatnot. Until I got the worst of it.
You are over worried about
I read a story
Fair
about
enough.
a
game
vampire
work that we can replace.
He does do blood.
What kind of king doesn't
We can
have
also replace
battle
the
damage?
mushroom. They're a fungus.
No, we cannot.
No.
They are a citizen along with the rest of us.
Tulip,
Show me your sundial. Show me your sundial.
Tulip,
The book here.
come here. Please.
Well, good to know, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Put the pieces back.
Ah, well,
Oh,
hello there. It's good to see the board
Just
being
back
enjoyed.
down for now.
you're.
Thank you.
You're just
Very good,
sitting on a
very good.
pile of the stolen paintings and eating the boar.
You're.
This whole mattress thing is gonna need a
Let him
deep
play
clean.
with it.
But
No,
Just let him
they can
put
put
it
anything,
over.
literally anything. Oh, you took your. Are you taking the? Are you waving it at me to make fun of me? They're running! They're running!
It's okay. We can get back later if even we need to, or we can have George just make another one.
Alright, but how do you think they taste?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
out of curiosity.
I
mean, it looks like it's made out of marble, so probably not that good.
Not the pieces. Never. I feel like you do this on purpose. When I said like, "What's that thing?" You were like, "That's George." And,
You're gonna need those,
I wasn't. I think you knew. You knew I wasn't talking about.
Help! I need help!
Dragon's chilling right now.
Uh-oh. Hang on, 1 moment.
Oh, I need...
Anyone that could provide
magical or arcane assistance?
Wait.
I don't think that's the window.
Wait a minute.
What happened here?
What?
Yeah, we found this doll person. I'm fine. I got shot once, but Ivy helped me. Ivy doesn't know what sex is.
Why do you ask?
Maybe we should bring them.
Okay, there's a lot to
to
unpack here. Is Ivy okay? Where is she?
Ivy should be fine. Talking with the vampire last I saw. If I go anywhere near by the way,
very racist towards elves.
they're very racist. Well, they already know that. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Okay, as they should be.
Wait, vampires are racist?
I'm sorry?
I'm so sorry for starting
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Fey water.
Did I say it out loud? Oh, I'm sorry.
George, you want to come clean or something? Are you?
I know what you're talking about.
George, are you sure you're fine?
If anything, if
Yes, I'm good. Now let's get back on topic here, please. What was that about Ivy not knowing what sex is?
A lot of people here seem very.
Are you racist towards elves and we didn't know the whole time?
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I'm perfectly fine around there.
You did a Freudian slip.
Elves, you're fine with elves, right?
See, but your trauma has nothing.
Your friend
Yeah,
John.
I love elves.
Takes it out on me.
I love elves.
Your good friend,
change the topic or anything,
John,
but
that you
there's
would.
somebody who needs help, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's this.
Oh yes,
person.
Wait, John Longnose, you mean?
So it looks like I'm holding a wooden doll.
We think there might be maybe marionette of some sort.
I didn't see them.
Like a very decent person, to me at least. I don't.
My knee. Take a walk. It'll be okay.
Are you okay?
Excuse me. No, I just got hit in the knee with a marble chest piece. It's fine. Whatever.
Just hold on to the side and place one foot in front of the other.
Sailor is out of the canvas now.
Good, yeah.
You're making it for someone. No, I just heard a little bit of commotion. That's
like
that's
a
all.
rowdy
I was
kid.
Curious. Also, you're huge.
That wasn't too difficult.
Oh my god.
I think, yeah,
I drink my yak's milk.
she's just making it very.
Why is your hand so purple?
Oh, yep.
Oh no.
Judging by your look, I'm guessing you're a dragonkin.
Oh, excuse me.
He was dying, or I had to do something to help him. I solved the problem.
Good,
I'm
yes.
fine. Totally fine.
Are you still dragging a little, yes?
Why don't you assume I'm going to?
Very good.
Or in crucial.
Yeah, she's like a little bit.
Yes?
Like you're some sort of a maid?
I am going to call it a night early. I am fucking tired after the fucking 6-hour mission. I say fucking, but I really love that mission, but at the same time, it was very long and I'm tired as a result because I didn't get to catch up on sleep today. I didn't get to take a nap, so I am going to end it. thank you all for showing up and watching, and I hope you have a great night.